Hey, what is going on there YouTube? This is the Game Guy, and today I'm bringing you to what I copped and have kept, or what I've copped and kept from Supreme Fall Winter 18. I'm trying to cover up the background. So yeah, obviously the best way to kick this off is to wear my favourite piece. One of my favourite pieces from the season that I've worn over and over and over again. I know I wore it for the intro of my last video, but that was probably now nearly a week ago, which I apologise for. But as I said, I was not too well. I've just basically got through the week, got back into my uni course where I went in for one day, but got back into all of that, and now I'm back into the process of hopefully just getting videos out 3 days a week or so. So there should be another video out on Monday, but let's go through everything. I had to find everything, and I've got my laptop here just so that I can go through, you know, some of the specifics or some items that have sold, because I'm not too great at remembering specific weeks when it comes to items. So I've got that out next to me with just a list of the items pretty much, just so that when I want to say a specific item I can go and find it and yeah, just show it. So let's get straight into this. Also, I did forget to say, obviously this video was meant to go out on Wednesday or Thursday, so it's just, again, my bad, because I really did want to put it out and record on that day, on Thursday specifically, because that's a day off from things, but I just was not well in any way. So yeah, I should be hopefully getting back into things now. I'm in the wrong seat. There we go. Okay, so obviously there are a couple of items out and about, but I just want to go through mainly, without showing any address details, it'd be perfect. I want to just go straight through the items that I either wear or have worn, and yeah, because they're out and about sort of thing, I can just show them with ease. Obviously, this just got massively dusty. Obviously, week 8 was when I picked this piece up, being the New Era. I think it was either Big Logo or New Era Headband, pretty much was its name. I've worn it and it's been washed probably more than 10 or 20 times now, but it is just a really nice headband, and it's the main one that I'm wearing at this point in time. Until it gets to the point where I feel that it's a little bit worn or worn out, that will be the time when I will switch over to one of the other ones that I have. Obviously, week 10 was the week I picked this piece up, and I've probably worn it a lot more than 10 times during that duration. People have already picked up that it was probably one of the pieces that I really did like, and I did just like it. This sleeve is not helping me, but just because of its sheer price from the Killer collab, and the fact that it's a long sleeve, but it's not the sort of long sleeve crew neck sort of item, it's just a thinner piece, and it's really nice. I do like it. The graphic on the front, the text on the back is nice. I still do wish that they used a shorter quotation or something on the back. So yeah, obviously because the items are out, from week 2 I picked up the obvious payphone keychain, which you can't really see the Supreme on it because it's, in any case, it's just covered by its name and everything that's there. But I picked up the blue colorway because I thought that it just stood out a lot more. My camera is definitely not going to focus on that. But that was one of the pieces that I don't know if at some point in time I will use, because I do now have a keychain with like a house key and then a Supreme keychain on it, so I don't know whether I'm just going to collect them and just stack them up on there. But still, it was a piece on a slept on week, I would say it would have been, that I picked it up in. So let's move on with some more of the other items that are around me, I guess. And then one of the last items that I have sitting out and about that's in front of you is here, which are the Luden's cough drops, or throat drops, or whatever you want to call them. No, I did not pay anything for them. My brother brought them back from America, where he picked up quite a couple of them. So yeah, they're just a nice little piece to just now have in the collection, until I do get ill again and need a throat drop, you know. But people have said that they're more like sweets than actual things that will help you. That is an item that I personally didn't cop, but I've kept it from the season. So next up, let's go through the box that is in front of me. Here we have from week 4, it's either week 4 or week 5, I think it's week 4, we have the male anatomy model. So yeah, I still have not built this because obviously my setup and everything is still quite horrific, and as of that, I don't really want to be putting something out that can just get either messy or destroyed. So when I have a bit of a better setup, then I'll definitely be building that either maybe stream building it or something, but people said it takes about half an hour to build, sometimes up to like 2 hours or so. But yeah, that is a piece that I've kept. I think it's just a really cool piece. I wish that I did pick up the female anatomy piece at the same time, because you were able to purchase both of them, but nevertheless, it's a cool piece. Week 4 was also the week where I picked up the Comme des Garçons split box logo in the white colorway. That has obviously gone. That was sold on StockX about 3 months ago. So yeah, that is no longer here. I would have liked to have kept it. However, the thing is that the logo at the split center did have quite a bit of almost like fraying, you could say, where it was almost like peeling up. So as of that, I thought about keeping it, but I just took the profit instead of that. Next up, from week 1, instantly won my top 5 items from the season with ease. The Motion logo Varsity, easily, like I said, one of my top 5 pieces. The embroidery work on it is literally just insane. It's absolutely amazing. I've worn it 3 times now or so, and it's just, yeah, definitely one of my favourite pieces that I'm just going to keep for a very long time. During week 1 as well, I picked up the Madonna tee, but I also sold that on StockX about 3 months ago as well. I did like a bulk just sale of pretty much the majority of the items, so if they're not here, that is where they are. But yeah, that from the first week is definitely one of my favourite items. Okay, also from week 17, the same week as the Ludens cough drops, we have the Santa ornament. It went on the tree for literally like a day, and that was it. But I'm probably just going to keep it as part of my like accessory collection in the end. And yeah, I think it fits in quite nicely. It's got a lot of branding on it, and yeah, overall, I know it wasn't what people wanted to release during this sort of full winter. I would have probably preferred a Christmas tee as well, but you know, it's not the worst item in the world for us to have, you know, had come out. On to week 15 now, since they're next to me. We have the North Face Expedition beanie in the black colorway, which I still think that it is a massive beanie. I just think it's just giant. There's not gonna be much that can change my mind about me thinking that this is just a massive beanie, but yeah, obviously this is from week 15. The same as that is the hand mirror, was released during the same week as well, so I picked that up too, just right here. Obviously, the Expedition fleece was sold a couple of days after that, and I still regret selling it. I saw the person's post on Instagram where they had it with the Polartec balaclava that was released, like I said, where the colorways would work really well, and it did look really nice next to the balaclava, so yeah. I still massively regret that. But yeah, those are the week 15 items that I picked up and have kept, or copped and have kept. At some point in time I'll be wearing this one, but it might be like next full winter when it starts to get extremely cold, as I do have quite a couple of beanies that I wear anyway as like a normal day-to-day thing. Okay, next up we have an item from week 3, which I sold the other item that I copped during the week, which was the Empire State tee from the Mike Kelly collaboration. So I've also got another skateboard deck in here, which isn't Supreme, so you'll have to watch out for that. So if I get out the top deck first, just so that it's out of the way, because it's sitting up top. This deck is obviously not Supreme. This is the Palace Polo deck that I was really after. So I'm just going to move that to the side safely so I can discuss this deck. Okay, so next up is obviously the skate. It's not good, is it? Like, really? It's so simple to get a skateboard deck out of its bag. Right, is the Mike Kelly deck. This is image 3, I believe, which is Sonic Youth. I don't know what they're really going for at the moment, to be honest. I just left it in its box and that was it, because I just wanted to store it and pretty much keep it. So I don't know if they're selling for anything at the moment or whether they're just going for retail or under retail, but it doesn't really bother me, as I do just like the deck by itself. I just like the all over white and then just the simple signature and the image on the back. So yeah, that is the week 3 piece that I copped and have kept and will probably be keeping for a good amount of time, or a fair amount of time. As always, let me know down below if you've kept any of the pieces from this season. If you have, what have you kept? Or did you sell on the pieces that you picked up this season or that you copped this season? Oh my. It could literally just be the thumbnail of all of these things here. But anyway, here are the majority of the other items, or pretty much every single item that I kept from the season. The top one, we're going to kick it off with the final week, should be, which is the Polotech headband that I picked up. Still kept it, or still going to keep it. Like I said earlier, when I stop using the other headband, which is just here, then I'll probably start wearing this one or the other one that I've got. But I've kept that just because I think headbands are quite a useful thing to have and wear in the end, so that's why I've kept it and still have it. Right, next up should be the balaclava, which is here. So obviously the balaclava was from week 16. I've still got it and still probably going to keep it and wear it at some point in time. I haven't really worn the full winter 17 balaclava that much, so I don't know how often I'm going to be wearing this one. But yeah, that is staying in the collection. Next up we have, I believe this was from week 14, which was the same week as the Blessed collaboration. I actually can't find my Blessed bundle piece, so it's somewhere. I've put it so that it was safe, but so safe that I can't actually find it. So yeah, this was from week 14, the heathered ear flap beanie. Again, another beanie that I like and will probably wear next full winter, and it can just be stored away until that point in time. A lot of these items are going to be stored, but if I ever do need to sell them or do want to sell them, then I will just like straight up just sell them. Okay, going back in weeks, basically we have week 13 where these two items were picked up. So obviously for the week 13 items, we have the new Era Sequin ARC logo headband. Some people actually took the sequin pieces off of it so that then it didn't have the sort of sparkle to it, and that's how people then kept it. We then have the reflective beanie. I don't know whether I'm going to keep or sell this one. I do like how vibrant and bright it is. However, at that point, I don't really have anything else that is as vibrant and stand out as the colours of that. But yeah, I've kept them for the time being. I will end up probably either wearing the headband, like I said, when I go through the other headband, or I will probably might just sell it on and just get retail or whatever it's going for back for it. I'm not really too bothered about the profit on the headband side because there are a couple of other items that I can sell that will have, you know, better profit to them. So now we have a week 12 item. Like I said, we're going back in time. We have the week 12 item, which I copped on my birthday, which is the box logo beanie in the black colorway. They're currently going for about 140 or 150 pounds, but if you want to sell on StockX, the payout I think is like 120. I still don't know whether I'm going to keep or sell this, but I'll probably decide over the next week or so as to that. So yeah, I'm really happy that I picked this up. I was going to wear it, however, with Christmas coming along and I was given the dark green or forest green box logo beanie for Christmas, that makes this one to be almost irrelevant and means that I don't need to wear it. I think this is actually a piece that I was meant to sell at Crepe City and didn't, so that can go to the side. I actually forgot that I had it, so that can go there. I've got a couple of bags now. And then we move on to nothing. Okay, brilliant. Then we move on to week, I'm trying to think what week it is, week 5 maybe? Yeah, I believe it was week 5, which is the sort of full tees week. I forgot that I also had this one till somebody reminded me in the comments, which is the Remember tee in black large. I will probably be wearing it at some point in time, to be honest. I still don't know as to when I'll be wearing it, but at some point in time I will definitely be wearing it. It's definitely a piece that I like, and if I don't end up wearing it over, like say, the next 3 or 4 months, then I'll probably just get retail or whatever it's going for back for it, because I don't want to hold on to a ton of items for too long, because obviously the new season comes in quite quickly and I don't want to have too much stuff when that occurs. So yeah. Okay, next up is not from this season either. Next up after that, yeah, this is from this season. This is from week 11 of this season, which is the script beanie. I can't remember whether it was, they called it snake script, whether it was just script, but I picked it up in the blue or baby blue colorway. I saw the other week a Manchester City player, I remember seeing someone retweet it, and they're wearing one of these in the black colorway or grey colorway, I believe, which is pretty cool to see. But I think these are currently going for like 1.5 times retail or something along the lines of that. So I might end up selling this one as well as the box logo beanie, because I don't have too much of a feeling towards them, unlike some of the other beanies that I picked up and, you know, liked. The next item is from week 18, I believe, the week where I took an L, which is the logo repeat scarf. I really do like this piece. I'm definitely going to keep it. I definitely need to get like an overcoat or something so that I'm able to wear this and, you know, have it actually look natural almost, or look okay. But it's definitely a piece that I was happy to pick up, but the price was quite high on it. As I said in the video where I unboxed it, it was quite expensive for what it was. So I don't regret paying like a ton for it, but it was a bit expensive, I'll be honest, for something that is simple, in short. Okay, so obviously some items that aren't here or that you will not see. So we have firstly from, I think it's week 6, then week 7, so one after the other, you have the Nike beanie that came out. I ended up giving that to my brother. Yeah, that's simple as that. That ended up going to him and now he wears that at work. The Cat in the Hat hoodie I sold as used and got retail back for it because it was basically just going for retail. So that went and I got retail back for it. Week 9, I can't actually get the item out because it's currently under more stuff than what's even here in my brother's room, which was the inflatable chair. Which I was extremely happy when I got it, but it turned out to be a brick, but he's happy that he's got it. Other than that, I haven't actually sold anything apart from like 3 or 4 items this season. I've mainly kept everything else. I just remembered that I've got this piece as well that I forgot to mention, which was from week, I can't remember. I believe it was from the same week as the box logo beanie, or when the box logo beanie came out, which was week 12, which is the kickstand light. I almost forgot to mention it, but yeah, the kickstand light. I like this piece. It's definitely going to be a good piece in my accessory collection, which I'll probably try to just literally get rid of all the stuff and end up just having a minimal amount of items and accessories for my collection. There is obviously one piece that I have not mentioned, which is, you know, a pretty big piece from this season, being the box logo crew neck in the dark green, forest green colorway. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. Week 16, week 15, then 16, you know, one after the other. It's just was absolutely amazing, was absolutely just insane for me. And yeah, this is definitely one of the highlight pieces from that for sure, which I will not be like letting it out of my sight. Like, that's it, it's mine, and that's it. Like, so that is going to cover this video. If you enjoyed, like, be much appreciated. Other than that, I'll do a small ending thing before the outro of all of the items, or just showing a majority of the items. And yeah, I will see you on Monday or Tuesday for another video. If you'd like to see any content during this, you know, gap, you can always mention it as a suggestion, and I will like either say, yeah, I'll go ahead with that, or I was already thinking about that, or something like that. But yeah, this video has been a bit longer than I was anticipating it to be. I will also have a couple of collection videos out over the next couple of weeks, as well as some of my brother's collection, or my brother's collection as it is now. But those will be out in a couple of weeks' time. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support on the past videos. On the Sunday video, it got like 120 or so likes, which is just amazing, and I massively appreciate it. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace. Also, if I got any information wrong during this video, correct me down below, please do, because I hate getting things wrong like that. My list crashed, so I literally had to go through things one by one. So yeah, if I got anything wrong, correct me. this to be such a cool piece. Like, it's so sick.